Hello friends, today we're going to talk about what is money laundering. So, you have heard the term money laundering and the term Pmla Act, the Prevention of Money Laundering Act and Enforcement Directorate, and you have been thinking that what is ED, what does ED do, what are these cases, the multiple cases the ED is pursuing all around India, and the cases pending before the trial courts and the High Court and the Supreme Court. And I'm just going to give you a basic idea about what money laundering is, what is that ED does in under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. And I think it is essential that every India who are involved in businesses or a normal person also should have some basic idea as to the laws of India. And this is what I'll try to do and provide some context and explain briefly as to what the laws prevailing in India are, so that even common man should have some knowledge, because ignorance of law cannot be a defense. One must always know the law. So what is the term money laundering? According to Black's Law Dictionary, money laundering means the act of transferring illegally obtained money through legitimate people or legitimate accounts so that its original source cannot be traced. In other words, money laundering is the process of illegally concealing the origin of money obtained through illicit or illegal means, such as drug trafficking or corruption or cheating, in case of cheating the banks by taking loans and not repaying them, or by embezzling, or from terrorism or any other criminal activity which can generate money. So, in other words, for example, I take a loan of rupees, say 50 lakhs from a bank without the intention of repaying such loan ever, and then I use the amount which I obtained as loan for other purposes. Say I purchase properties and do not use it for the business. I have no intention of repaying also, and I cannot repay. So what happens? My account is declared non-performing asset or NPA, and now the bank tries to move in for the properties which I had mortgaged to obtain the loan. It turns out that the properties were fake. So this amount the bank also cannot realize. Or if I never had any intention of repaying the loan, I have utilized the money for some profit for mine. Now the money laundering part comes, that I have utilized the money which is an illegally I have obtained this money. It is the people's money which bank gave me as a loan for doing business. I did not do the business. What I did, I use it for my own gain, and I have channelized the money through legal means. However, I have committed an offense of cheating, and this money generated because of the loan, because of the offense of cheating, is an illegal money, tainted money. In other words, it is dirty money, and I have utilized the dirty money in such a way that it is legally available to me. So money laundering comes in. This is the act of money laundering in essence. In the past, the term money laundering used to apply to financial transactions to organized crimes only. We had organized crimes. Every country has organized crimes. For example, the Italian mafia and others. But the current definition of money laundering has been broadened by the government to encompass corruptions and other illegal activities, any illegal activities through which money is generated. You might be wondering as to what is the origin of the term of money laundering. While we actually don't know who coined the term money laundering, it is widely believed that one Mayor Lansky had done the first act of money laundering. Mayor Lansky was also known as the mob's accountant. Mayor Lansky is widely believed to be the first person to commit money laundering. Now, we'll dwell upon the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, its origins, and how it came to be enacted. The Prevention of Money Laundering Act is the anti-money laundering legislation which has been passed by the Parliament of India, and it is the current money laundering anti-money laundering legislation of India. So, how come the act was passed? Before that, there were several offences for money laundering, but there was no specific act of money laundering for regulating money laundering or for to make money laundering itself a crime. So, the Financial Action Task Force for Money Laundering, in short, the FATF, was established, and it in 1989 gave 40 recommendations. The United Nations also passed a resolution in 1998 for requiring its member country to pass legislation within its own domestic territory for curbing money laundering. And therefore, in 1998, the bill was introduced in the Parliament for anti-money laundering activities, known as Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The bill came to be passed in 2002, and subsequently the bill was given its assent in the year 2003 by the then President of India, and it came into force in 2005. This is in short the history of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002.